Personazhet publik në Shqipëri shpesh herë tregohen cinik, madje herë arrogant përballë gazetarëve vallas.
Mbase duhet marrësh më shumë leksione anglisht.
Po ika
turp të kesh.
Jo, turp të kenë ata që e bëjnë.
Turp të kesh.
Hajde, mos u bëni karajos.
Po si kur gazetari të jeti huaj?
As if Europe has nothing else to do than just sit there and give you money to put smiles on your faces.
This is too reductive as a statement.
A ka ndonjëherë diçka që ju prek në gjithë këtë shpalosje, luksi edhe ekstravagance, do thosha?
Po, nuk e di se për çfarë luksi ju e keni fjalën.
Për shtëpinë e pushimit, për makinën, për pushimet ku i bëni.
Një gazetar amerikan do të ishte protagonisti ideal i eksperimentit ton social të titulluar Pyetjet e sikletshme. Si do të reagojnë personazhet e intervistuara ndaj pyetjeve provokative të gazetarit ton? Robin Osborne është piranja jon amerikane, që do të intervistoj personalitete duke ju drejtuar atyre pyetje gjithmonë jashtë. Këtë ditë ai po tregohet tepër i interesuar për garën presidenciale. Një nga kandidaturat serioze është zonja Elena Kocaqa.
I've never been in America or in England, and so for that it's a bit problem to pronounce the things as it must be, you know. But I'm going to try to make the best.
Historianja Pellazge, e cila ka vlerësimin dhe dashurinë e të gjithë patriotëve shqiptar, atyre të vërtet. Është pikërisht ajo, zonja Kocaqi, personazhi i pari përzgjedhur për këtë eksperiment social.
Hello, Mrs. Kocachi.
Yes.
How are you today?
Fine. Welcome in Tirana.
Thank you very much.
Do të reagoj ajo ndaj pyetjeve fyese dhe pa asnjë lidhje me temën, apo do të qëndroj aty deri në fund të intervistës? Ja, ta shohim.
First of all, thank you for accepting the interview. The first question is just basically like what's going on in Albania currently?
Political situation?
Yeah.
The people are tired for this long transition.
Will you run for president? And if you do, why?
In this week, we have almost all medias and the net made a lot of polls for choosing the new Albanian president. And of course, I have been in the head of all polls here in 70%, 80%, 90%. So I am very honored that the Albanian people believe so much to my values. The people have always said to me that we believe in you and you have to use your knowledge for the best of Albania.
What is your relationship with the current president?
Of Albania? I don't know any of them.
So if you become president, what would be your very first move when you sit in the chair?
I'm going to thank all my people for their support.
What do you think about Greece?
They're nice people. We have a lot of friends there. You know, before we didn't have borders and people crossed the borders and they married with each other. And so we have a long tradition.
What do you think about Homer?
Oh, I'm in love with Homer. I have studied Homer.
What about Osman Taka?
In the Ottoman times, and you know, they have made castles with the heads of Albanian, you know.
What do you think about the song Tuman Kuche?
Tuman Kuche, Moj Belhol. It is a beautiful song of Albanians, of Chamëria, or Albanian of Epir. We hear it, and which were not from Chamëria, you know, and from North Albanian, in every wedding, in every party, or in every time that the people make fun, they hear it, and it is a nice song.
Are Albanians loyal?
Albanian loyalty, you can find it in the Iliad of Homer.
Why were the two brothers not faithful and one brother was faithful?
Yeah, of course, it is a bit like that. Maybe of the love that they have for their wives.
You could say that Albanians aren't so loyal from hearing that story.
Yeah, but inside, you know, in love, maybe.
Would you say you're more patriotic than Skanderbeg?
He fought a great army of that time. He fought with 25,000 people, you know, and he won for 25 years.
Okay, so speaking more about the law, would you legalize marijuana?
For making medication, it is not, you know, a bad thing, if we say so, because we are using it for a good case.
Have you ever smoked marijuana?
Never.
Never.
I've never, you know, I have worked it all and I have studied all my life, so it is.
Would you say you could say the statement Albania is blessed with marijuana?
Everything that we produce here, and it will be a good production.
As president, would you allow a gay pride parade in Tirana?
Of course.
But do you like gays?
I have many friends which are, nobody's perfect in this world.
What about the dirty blacks and thieves and parasites from Africa? Like with them coming to Tirana, what do you think about that?
In the end, we are human people.
But they come, they take jobs, they take cars, they even take the women, like, don't you think it's better of them outside the country?
You know...
So they have a problem with the size, no problem with them at all?
Absolutely not.
Would you allow gypsies with umbrellas into the parks and just throughout to occupy the parks in Albania?
We are not so rich, in fact, but for the social things, we have to do much more because we are not so social in this field, because maybe the budget of Albanian is not so big, you know.
But they're gypsies. They're very dirty. Like, they could be thieves as well.
Nobody cares about.
Or if you become president, can you promise me one thing, that you return them back to where they came from?
Absolutely not. They are part of Albania.
Will you allow opening of public houses in Albania?
Of course. Better we ask the people what they want.
Going around Tirana, I've seen many prostitutes from Russia, Ukraine, Slovenia, Slovakia. Well, when I was in London, there was also prostitutes from Albania as well. Why should Albania export prostitutes when they could use the ones that have been exported here?
But Albania has a lot to export. So we have a lot of things to make money for the budget, because we have a lot of nice things and good things to export.
Which one is more beautiful, Albanian or Serbian women?
Almost all women are beautiful.
How is your relationship with the U.S.?
I have good relations with Albanian people there, and almost all. I know all societies, or all the organizations, may I say, which are there.
To be honest, I really do want to know, do you really think America is that good?
I have been for short visits, you know. I've never lived there for more than one. One time I was 1 week, and one time 3 weeks, and the last time was 1 week. I've never been in America or in England, and so for that it's a bit problem to pronounce the things as it must be, you know. But I'm going to try to make the best.
Did you know that there's a peanut butter that can make you vomit?
In America?
In general?
No, I don't know that. Okay. It's the first time that I...
One of the most beautiful things about America is in Texas, right? They shoot Mexican immigrants at the border who are illegal, and the Texans are very good. It's a very good thing, like at hitting targets. But they normally hate blacks too. I want to be a Texan kind of for that reason. But do you want to be a Texan as well?
I don't think Texan people all.
Të gjithë minutazhin e kësaj interviste, pavarësisht pyetjeve me përmbajtje të theksuara raciste, ofenduese apo tërësisht cinike dhe jashtë çdo limiti të bëra nga Robin, kandidatja presidenciale nuk bëri asnjë reagim, duke dëshmuar edhe një herë ndjenjen e inferioritetit të shqiptarëve ndaj të huajve. Duket se pellazgët nuk pas kanë qenë aq popull krenar.
Thank you very much for interviewing. I really do hope you become president. I think Albania finally deserves the first woman president, so I hope it is you.
I hope.